Hey everyone, we are back with another plan with me, and the kit that we're going to be using this week is called Dream House. Now, I know it is no longer Barbie summer, but I love this kit so much. I was so happy with how it turned out. I had to work it into my planner for at least some time this year, and I thought, of course, summertime is the best time to use it. So I know it's no longer Barbie summer, it is Brat summer, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think Barbie summer had a lot more of like an impact than Brat summer, but hey, we can have both. We like both. I was talking to my boyfriend the other day about this, and I was like, you know what? Last summer is gonna be one of those summers that is just like permanently ingrained into my brain. Just how much fun Barbie summer was. I know that there were a lot of people that don't love Barbie, but I do. And just being able to go absolutely into any store and finding some kind of Barbie pink stuff was just like my dream come true. So I absolutely loved Barbie summer, and I just don't know if we'll ever be able to recreate that as authentic as Barbie summer was last year. So if things look a little bit different, I am actually filming on a different camera for this time. I filmed two Plan With Me's with this camera, so this is like my first time like seeing kind of what it all looks like. And overall, I think for like my filming setup, this camera worked out a little bit better because it's smaller and it was easier to get a more true like top down kind of angle. So hopefully you guys like this one a little bit more. I think I will continue using this camera because overall I think it worked out. I just have to like play with the settings though to kind of get the lighting and the coloring all right. So I think it does look a little bit washed out here, but I do want to try to improve that and just, you know, little by little work on the settings. That way you can get a really good accurate representation of like what the colors look like for this kit or any of my sticker kits, and hopefully that comes through on camera. So I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have absolutely no idea what to talk about for this video. So if you guys ever want to suggest topics or things to talk about in these Plan With Me's, absolutely leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on anything you want to hear my thoughts about. And sometimes it's hard to come up with a topic every week and think of something interesting to talk about. So if you guys have anything, any suggestions, definitely let me know. But I think one of the things that is on my mind right now, especially since I'm doing these voiceovers several weeks after the actual Plan With Me's, and one thing that has been on my mind a lot lately is just how quickly the rest of the year is going. Obviously, at this point, we've got about 4 full months left, and I've always had this thing where I've always felt like the first 6 months of the year always seem to go incredibly slow, like just turtle pace, so slow. I feel like January and February on their own feel like 4 months in and of themselves. But then I always feel like once we get to the last 6 months of the year, they just absolutely fly by, and before you know it, it's New Year's and we're on to a new year. So I've always wondered if other people felt the same way or if they feel like completely opposite or different. I just know that for me, no matter what, the first 6 months just seem to like last forever, and then the last 6 months just go in a blink of an eye. And I don't really know why I feel that way. I think maybe because at the end of the year, you know, we've got a lot of holidays kind of all back to back, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all kind of packed together. So it just feels like it just keeps going and going. And I feel like there's not as many holidays like in the first half of the year. There's definitely a lot of holidays, but like not really the big family holidays. And the other thing about time, that when I was obviously in school where I live, we go back to school about mid-August or so, and I remember like growing up, I dreaded August so bad. Like whenever like 4th of July would hit, I would get that summer blues because I'm like, oh my gosh, school's gonna be starting soon, even though there's still like a month and a half left. But I was always like in that mindset that school is coming, and I'm not gonna lie, I really loved school, but there was just something about it that always kind of gave me this, anxiety starting back. But whenever we would get into like the first few weeks of school and stuff and get back into a routine, I love school and I really enjoyed it, but it was always going back that was the hardest thing. But now I am so glad that I can actually look at the month of August and just enjoy it for what it is now that I'm out of school, not having that back to school scary kind of feeling. And I can now appreciate August for what it is. Although now I have to say, now a lot of my school time scaries kind of feelings do come back around January, and definitely into December to January for me, just based on my work, and that is definitely my really busy time. So unfortunately now January is not so fun for me. Another thing that I have been really thinking about a lot lately is planning out certain designs for like my soap shop. If you guys don't know, I do have a Etsy for my soap shop as well as an Etsy for my planner stickers here as well. So shameless plug, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these sticker kits that you see in my Plan With Me's, they are all designed by me and available in my Etsy shop. But the other thing is like trying to get ahead on my soap designs and soap planning, because now I also do have a in-person booth that I sell at, and having like a physical location for selling soaps has been a really fun and another step forward in my, small little side business that I love doing. And it's just been something that's been really fun to explore and have another way for people to discover my soap products that I'm put like all my heart and soul into them when designing them and coming up with the concepts. And it's something that I've really enjoyed. And so I feel like in a way I really like the physical location aspect, because now I have a way to kind of get more eyes on my products than I did just selling on Etsy, which I know probably sounds a little counterintuitive because of course, on Etsy the whole world can see your products, but it's a very tough market to be in and there's a lot of competition. So it's definitely been interesting to see kind of what it's like with selling products to a local market. So with that being said, I have to be really far ahead, and I'm actually working on coming up with some winter Christmas designs and things like that. So staying ahead of my schedule is probably one of the hardest things for me when it comes to being like a creative person. And that also goes with my sticker shop as well. Being ahead enough of the actual season to design the products, to produce them, and get them out there in time for when other people are getting inspired for the season. I have to say, I definitely am not the best at working ahead of that. So that is definitely something that I'm really trying to work hard on. And I find that doing my planner stickers and things like that in my planners really do help me kind of get inspired and try to get ahead of that curve. All right, and so this is what the sticker spread looks like. Like I said in my last video, I'm not going to be including the final filled in version anymore, just because I do have some personal details and stuff in my planner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you are interested in purchasing the sticker kit, you can find it on my Etsy sticker shop. I will have all the links below. And yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links are below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.